You remember it differently. Berenstain Bears. You remember Berenstain. Monopoly Man. You remember the monocle. He never had one. Luke, I am your father. Darth Vader never said that. It was no, I am your father. But you remember differently. Millions remember differently. Same memories, same certainties. All wrong. According to current timeline. According to this reality. What if you're not crazy? What if your memory is correct? What if you're just in the wrong timeline? What if reality changed? What if you jumped without knowing? What if the timeline you remember still exists? What if you can return to it? February 2026. MIT Quantum Lab. Scientists accidentally discovered the mechanism. They proved timeline jumping is real. They proved multiple timelines exist simultaneously. They proved you can navigate between them. They proved you can return home. To your original timeline. To the reality you remember. To the world where your memories match. And in 1932, a mysterious master named Abdullah taught this exact protocol. 94 years before the 2026 discovery. He taught, you are not in your original timeline. Something shifted. Reality branched. You jumped without choosing. Into different timeline. Into wrong reality. Where small things changed. Where details shifted. Where memories don't match. But you can return. Through protocol. Through timeline recovery. Through navigation back home. Let I teach you now. Abdullah knew in 1932 what quantum physics proved in 2026. What you're about to learn. What will take you home. Through the timeline recovery protocol. Starting now. Here's what the 2026 discovery revealed. February 2026. MIT Quantum Computing Lab. Dr. James Chun's team. Testing quantum computer processing. Standard research. But they discovered something impossible. Quantum computers occasionally access information that doesn't exist in current timeline. Information from parallel timelines. Different versions of events. Alternative histories. Changed details. And this information is consistent, coherent, real. Information from actual timelines actually existing simultaneously with this one. The research published February 2026 in Nature Physics proves multiple timelines exist simultaneously. Timeline jumping happens constantly. Consciousness can navigate timelines. Memory inconsistencies are timeline markers. You can intentionally shift timelines. You can return to original timeline. All proven, all measured, all real. The mechanism they discovered is exactly what Abdullah taught in 1932. Same mechanism, same protocol that you're about to use to return home. Timeline jumping isn't random. It happens at specific moments. Moments of intense emotion, trauma, shock, major decisions. Quantum uncertainty. Why? Because intense emotion disrupts normal consciousness, creates quantum coherence in brain, opens timeline navigation. Most common jump triggers: near-death experiences, severe accidents, major traumas, life-changing decisions, loss of loved ones, severe illness, surgery, extreme stress. All create conditions where consciousness temporarily loses anchor to current timeline, enters superposition, accesses multiple timelines. And when consciousness re-anchors, it doesn't always return to the same timeline. Sometimes returns to slightly different one, where Berenstain became Berenstain, where monocle disappeared, where Vader's words changed. Not misremembering. You jumped timelines. Reality actually changed. You're in different timeline now than you started in. That feeling of wrongness, that persistent unease, that this isn't quite right, that's your consciousness recognizing you're in wrong timeline. You need to return. Through the protocol, through navigation home. Here's the timeline recovery protocol. Abdullah's exact teaching. 2026 quantum validated. 4 phases. 10 days. Precise execution required. Home awaits. Phase 1. Timeline signature identification. Days 1 to 3. Before returning to original timeline, you must identify it. Establish signature. Timeline signature is the specific combination of details that define your original reality, that distinguish it from current timeline. Days 1 through 3. Every day, 30 minutes, write everything you remember differently than current reality. Start with famous Mandela Effects. Berenstain or Berenstain. Monopoly Man with or without monocle. Luke, I am your father. Or no, I am your father. Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes. Write what you remember, not what Google says. Your memory, your timeline, your signature. Then expand beyond famous effects. Geography that seems wrong. Anatomy that feels different. Historical events that changed. Products that disappeared. Logos that transformed. Everything. Every detail. Every wrongness. 3 days. 30 minutes daily. Complete catalog of your original timeline. This creates quantum resonance between your consciousness and original timeline. Preparing for return. 3 days. Signature identified. Phase 2. Timeline anchoring release. Days 4 to 5. After identifying original timeline, you must release current timeline. Detach from wrong reality. Dissolve anchors keeping you here. Timeline anchors are emotional attachments, habitual patterns, assumed permanence, acceptance of wrongness. All anchor you to current timeline, preventing return. Days 4 and 5. Morning and evening. 15 minutes each. Sit. Close eyes. Say internally, this timeline is not permanent. This reality is not fixed. This is not my home. I release attachment to current timeline. I dissolve anchors to wrong reality. I prepare for return. I am timeline navigator. I am consciousness in motion. I am returning home. Repeat continuously 15 minutes. While repeating, feel detachment growing. Feel anchors dissolving. Feel timeline grip loosening. This is consciousness instructing. Observer preparing to shift. 2 days. Anchors releasing. Preparing for return. Phase 3. Quantum navigation execution. Day 6. Day 6. Critical day. Navigation day. When jump happens, when timeline recovery executes. Exact protocol required. Morning. Upon waking, before opening eyes, lie still. First thought, I am returning to my original timeline. I am navigating to timeline where speak your signature details from phase 1. All of them, clearly, specifically. This establishes destination. Then, remain still, eyes closed, exactly 11 minutes. Why 11? Prime number creates quantum resonance. 11 minutes is precise window for timeline navigation. During 11 minutes, feel yourself in superposition. Feel yourself in multiple timelines simultaneously, actually feeling the quantum state, the timeline fluidity, no movement, no opening eyes. 11 minutes. After exactly 11 minutes, open eyes. Sit up, speak aloud. I have returned to my original timeline. I have recovered my home reality. I am in the timeline where your signature. This is my reality now. Once, clearly, aloud. Then stand, act, live from original timeline. Immediately, no hesitation, no checking. Navigation executed. Timeline jumped, home restored. Phase 4. Timeline lock integration. Days 7 to 10. After navigation, you must lock new timeline. Stabilize original reality. Day 7 through 10. 3 actions. Action 1. Environmental confirmation. Actively look for your signature details. Look for Berenstain with E. Look for Monopoly Man with monocle. Each time you find one, say internally, confirmed. I am in my original timeline. This locks timeline. Action 2. Reject timeline slip attempts. Reality will test you. People will claim different facts. Doubt will arise. Reject it. When someone says, "It's always been Berenstain," respond internally. "Not in my timeline. I am an original reality." Don't argue externally. Maintain internal certainty. Action 3. Daily signature reinforcement. Each evening, review your timeline signature. Speak. I am in timeline where signature. This is my home. I am locked here forever. 4 days of locking. Integration, stabilization. By day 10, timeline locked. Home recovered. You returned. Through protocol. Complete. Real results from 2026 research. First Navigator cataloged 37 signature details. Day 6 navigation showed quantum signature shift. Timeline markers changed. Subject reported immediate difference. Environment felt more right. Days 7 through 10 found 22 of 37 signature details now present, now correct. Berenstain appeared with E in old books. Monopoly Man had monocle in vintage games. Not in current timeline, in recovered timeline, in original reality. Returned through protocol. Proven, measured, real. Abdullah's student, 1935, documented letter. Day 6, after 11 minutes, opened eyes, world was different. Small things, details, but everything right now. Everything matching, everything home. Like returning after long journey. I am home. In original reality, before shift. Through Abdullah's teaching, restored. Home. 91 years later, quantum science proves it works. Do this now. Start today. 10-day timeline recovery protocol. Days 1 to 3. 30 minutes daily cataloging your signature. Everything you remember differently. Every Mandela effect. Every detail that doesn't match. Days 4 to 5. Morning and evening. 15 minutes releasing anchors. I release attachment. I prepare for return. Day 6. Navigation. Upon waking. 11 minutes still. Superposition state. Then speak aloud. I have returned. Days 7 to 10. Lock timeline. Find signature details. Confirm reality. Reject slips. Reinforce daily. 10 days. 4 phases. Home recovered through Abdullah's teaching. Through 2026 quantum validation. Through your execution. Home awaits. What is your timeline signature?